You know what we do when we're depressed. We eat sugar and lots of junk. Those foods can actually make you feel worse. You know, it doesn't mean you have to eat kale, but I think you could do a little better than soda and potato chips and donuts. What's the matter? Feeling blue? You're not alone. Depression is one of the most common disorders in the United States. Some studies say nearly 10% of Americans suffer from it, while others say it's still even higher. And it's experienced by people from all walks of life and all ages. Although young adults and women, we do tend to suffer from it more. And if you're one of them, being part of the crowd doesn't really make you feel any better. So why are so many of us getting depressed? There's no one reason, partly because we're all so different with different life experiences. For some people, it's obvious. A major life event, like a death, the loss of a job, a major move, abuse, stress, or even substance abuse. For others, I think it may be a sense of being disconnected and lonely. And believe it or not, for some, it's kind of a part of their personality. Maybe they worry a lot, have low self-esteem, obsessed with being perfect all the time, or they're always critical of themselves. And of course, if you're a woman, the deck's stacked against you. Not only do we tend to worry more, but we also have bodies that love to crank that depression engine. First, our menstrual cycles can really make our mood plunge.
Don't run away, dear. I just want a hug.
And even after that's finally all done with, hello, menopause, with all the mood killers that go with it. And you know, sometimes you just feel blue without any discernible cause. You want to cry, but you don't know why. I call those funky days. So, how do we deal with depression? Well, first of all, if you're finding that your depression is overwhelming and getting in the way of your everyday life, then you definitely need to see a professional. Severe clinical depression, it is very treatable. But for that mild or moderate depression, there's other things that we can do that don't involve medication. Exercise. When you're feeling down, it's one of the last things you want to do. But honestly, it really helps. It releases endorphins, which elevate your mood. And you don't have to slog off to the gym. Take a short walk. Do 10 minutes of cardio. Or just put on some music and dance. I promise you will feel better. Change your thinking. When we're depressed, we allow our thoughts to be very negative. I'm a failure. I suck. Nobody likes me. I'm always gonna feel like this. When those thoughts come, challenge them. Everyone fails sometimes. It doesn't make me a failure. How do I know I'm always gonna feel like this? It's only temporary. Another thing, eat healthier. You know what we do when we're depressed. We eat sugar and lots of junk. Those foods can actually make you feel worse. You know, it doesn't mean you have to eat kale, but I think you could do a little better than soda and potato chips and donuts. Drink more water. I know you'd rather have a margarita, I would too. But water removes toxins and it improves the function of your internal organs. And when your body feels better, so do you. Idleness. Man, that can really pull you down. It could be that you're just bored and it's depressing you. Find something productive to do. Even small things like cleaning out the fridge, giving the dog a bath, reading a book, sitting on your phone, looking at social media all day is not going to make you feel better. A lot of times just changing up our routines, even a little, can do a lot to lift our moods. And I know I always go to this, but laughter is so important. It's another vehicle for increasing our dopamine levels. Watch a comedy show or movie. Look up jokes online. Call a friend and see if you can get the two of you laughing over things. And did you know, even thinking about something funny that's happened in your life, it can make you start to chuckle and laugh. And sometimes that's all you need to get you started. I know that when you're depressed, doing anything can feel challenging. But if you do just one small thing each day, you can start to dig out of it. Before you know it, you'll find that you've shed depression and you feel a lot happier. And that's our goal. The happiest, most fulfilling life for all of us, isn't it? And I do hope that you find you're happy.